Chosen one, what I am about to reveal to you will not only surprise you, it will change your life forever. If you are watching this, it is no coincidence. God has led you here because something extraordinary is about to unfold in your life. Get ready, because the abundance you have been waiting for is rushing toward you like a mighty river. You will soon spend money like water, not because of reckless spending, but because you are stepping into a season of overflow, financial breakthroughs, and limitless prosperity. Yes, you heard me right. The very blessings, wealth, and opportunities that once seemed like a distant dream are now shifting into your reality. This is not just a financial shift. It is a spiritual, energetic, and divine transformation. As a chosen one, you are stepping into a new dimension where your financial struggles will fade away and prosperity will flow into your life effortlessly. But in order to fully align with this wealth, you must understand how this divine shift works. Everything is happening in perfect timing, and you are now ready to receive the abundance that has always been yours. Wealth does not come to those who doubt or hesitate. It comes to those who declare it, believe it, and take action. Right now, you have the opportunity to send a signal to the universe that you are ready for this abundance. Take a moment and type the number 99 in the comments below. This number is powerful. It represents financial expansion, abundance, and unlimited possibilities. By commenting 99, you are saying yes to wealth, to prosperity, and to the divine blessings that are flowing your way. The journey to financial overflow requires faith, alignment, and action, and we are here to guide you every step of the way, so you never miss another message of wealth, success, and divine breakthrough. Your time for financial freedom is here. The flow of wealth has been activated. Step into it boldly. You are standing on the edge of something extraordinary. A breakthrough unlike anything you have ever experienced is unfolding before you, and soon, money will flow into your life like water. The struggle, the setbacks, and the financial limitations that once held you back are coming to an end. You have endured challenges, walked through storms, and faced moments when you wondered if your breakthrough would ever come. But now, the universe is shifting, and the doors that were once closed are swinging wide open. The abundance you have been waiting for is not a distant dream. It is here, right now, rushing toward you. When God chooses to bless you, He does not do it in small portions. He pours out blessings in overflowing measures. Imagine a dam that has been holding back a powerful river, and suddenly that dam bursts open, releasing an unstoppable force of water. That is what is about to happen in your financial life. Money will flow to you effortlessly. Opportunities will appear out of nowhere, and resources that once seemed out of reach will now be placed directly in your path. But this breakthrough is about more than just wealth. It is about stepping into a new reality where you are no longer living in survival mode. This is a season where you will experience abundance in every form, not just financially, but in peace, happiness, opportunities, and divine connections. Every area of your life is aligning for success. The prayers you have been sending up, the dreams you have been holding on to, and the goals you once thought were impossible are now materializing before your eyes. This is the moment where everything shifts from struggle to overflow. It may be hard to believe, especially if you have spent years waiting, hoping, and wondering when your time would come. But trust this, nothing you have been through was wasted. Every delay, every setback, and every challenge was preparing you for this season of breakthrough. Your struggles were not punishments. They were part of your preparation. Without them, you would not be the strong, wise, and resilient person you are today. You have been refined, strengthened, and molded for this very moment. And now, that moment is here. This is the time to step boldly into your new season of financial abundance. No longer will you question whether you deserve it. You will embrace it with confidence, knowing that God has declared this blessing over your life. The past does not define you. The struggles are over. The floodgates of wealth are opening, and money is about to flow to you like water, endlessly, effortlessly, and abundantly. It's easy to look back at your struggles and wonder why you had to endure so much. The sleepless nights, the financial setbacks, the disappointments, and the moments when you felt like giving up, none of it was in vain. What you went through was not meant to break you. It was meant to build you. Every hardship was shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you for the abundance that is now on its way to you. Without the struggle, you wouldn't be ready for the blessings that are about to overflow into your life. Think about the most precious and valuable things in this world: gold, diamonds, pearls. Each of them is created under intense pressure and extreme conditions. Gold is purified through fire. Diamonds are formed under crushing force. Pearls are created when an oyster endures irritation and transforms it into something beautiful. You too have been through the fire, through the pressure, and through the trials. But now you are stepping into the reward. You have been tested, refined, and prepared to receive wealth, success, and opportunities beyond anything you imagined. Had everything come easily, you would not have developed the wisdom, resilience, and strength you now possess. Your challenges were not roadblocks, they were stepping stones. They taught you discipline, patience, and perseverance. They forced you to grow, to think differently, to push past limitations, and to believe in yourself even when no one else did. Now that season of struggle is over, and you are stepping into a season of financial abundance, prosperity, and limitless blessings. You didn't just survive your hardships, you overcame them. And because you endured, you are now ready for more than just success. You are ready for lasting wealth and abundance. Everything you went through has prepared you for this moment. The struggles were the foundation. Now it's time to build upon it. The lessons you learned will guide you as money begins to flow effortlessly, opportunities come knocking, and the life you once dreamed of becomes your new reality. The waiting, the suffering, and the sacrifices have not been wasted. They were the price you paid for the extraordinary blessings that are about to unfold in your life. Get ready, your breakthrough is here. You are stepping into abundance, and nothing can stop you now. You were never meant to struggle. Lack, scarcity, and financial hardship were never part of God's plan for you. You were created for abundance, prosperity, and limitless blessings. Wealth is your divine birthright, and now is the time for you to claim it. The days of barely getting by are over. The season of financial stress, worry, and uncertainty is behind you. You are stepping into a new reality, one where wealth flows effortlessly and financial freedom becomes your new normal. The universe is abundant, and so are you. Just as the sun shines freely, the rivers flow endlessly, and the earth produces in abundance, you too were designed to live in overflow. Scarcity is a mindset, not a reality. There is more than enough wealth, success, and prosperity available for you. You just need to align yourself with it. Stop seeing money as something difficult to obtain, something reserved for others, or something you have to chase. Instead, understand that money is a tool, a resource, and a blessing that is meant to serve you. When you shift your mindset and recognize that wealth is your natural state, you will begin to see financial opportunities appearing everywhere. You are worthy of abundance. You do not have to beg for wealth. You do not have to struggle for success. You simply have to step into what is already yours. The divine plan for your life has always included prosperity, and now the universe is aligning everything in your favor. The doors of opportunity are opening, resources are flowing, and financial breakthroughs are being released. The money you once prayed for, the success you once dreamed of, and the freedom you longed for are now becoming your reality. This is your time to step into overflow. No longer will you think in terms of limitation or fear. You are moving forward with confidence, knowing that wealth is your birthright and prosperity is your destiny. Declare it, believe it, and claim it now. Your season of abundance has begun. Walk boldly into it and never look back. There is a divine process unfolding in your life right now, even if you cannot see it yet. Your financial breakthrough is already in motion, working behind the scenes, aligning everything in perfect timing. The delays, the obstacles, and the moments of frustration were never signs of failure. They were part of the preparation. God has been arranging opportunities, moving people, and shifting circumstances to position you for the abundance that is coming. Now is the time to trust, believe, and step into your financial breakthrough with confidence. It can be hard to trust when things don't seem to be happening fast enough. You might feel like nothing is changing, like you're stuck in the same place, waiting for a sign that things are finally turning around. But the truth is, things have already shifted in your favor. Just like a seed that is planted beneath the soil, your financial blessings are growing, even though you can't see them yet. At the right moment, everything will sprout, and you will suddenly find yourself surrounded by opportunities, prosperity, and success. You are not waiting for your breakthrough. Your breakthrough is waiting for you to trust the process. The universe does not work on human timelines, but it works with divine precision. Everything is happening at exactly the right time, in exactly the right way, and in exactly the right amount. The money, the success, the financial freedom, it is all coming together in ways you cannot even imagine. All you need to do is stay in faith, release your doubts, and know that what is meant for you will never miss you. So, let go of worry, let go of fear, stand in faith and declare that your financial breakthrough is already here. The doors are opening, the opportunities are arriving, and the abundance is flowing into your life right now. Trust the divine process, because the wealth and success you have been praying for are no longer a possibility. They are a reality unfolding before you. A wave of abundance is rushing toward you, and nothing can stop it. The financial overflow you have been waiting for is not just coming, it has already begun. The shift has happened in the spiritual realm, and now it is manifesting into your reality. Money, opportunities, and success are aligning in your favor, and soon you will see the results with your own eyes. The struggles of the past are behind you, and you are stepping into a season where wealth flows effortlessly, your financial burdens are lifted, and prosperity becomes your new normal. This overflow is not by accident, it is divine. Everything you have been through has been leading you to this moment. The financial hardships, the lessons, the setbacks, they were all part of a greater plan to prepare you for the wealth that is now entering your life. You are being positioned for limitless opportunities, business breakthroughs, and financial freedom beyond your wildest dreams. The doors that were once closed are opening, and the resources that seemed out of reach are now within your grasp. This is your time to receive, to expand, and to thrive. But abundance is not just about money, it is about having the freedom to live the life you truly desire. Imagine waking up every morning knowing that you no longer have to worry about bills, debts, or financial limitations. Imagine being able to travel where you want, give freely to those in need, and invest in your dreams without hesitation. This is the kind of overflow that is coming to you, not just wealth, but total financial freedom. Get ready, because your life is about to change forever. Align your mind with abundance, open your heart to receive, and step boldly into the wealth that is flowing toward you. Your financial overflow is not a distant dream, it is your new reality. Claim it, embrace it, and prepare to experience prosperity like never before. Wealth is not something you chase. It is something you attract. The moment you shift your mindset, energy, and beliefs to align with abundance, money and opportunities will begin to flow effortlessly into your life. The reason some people struggle financially while others seem to attract wealth with ease is simple. They are operating at different levels of alignment. If you are ready to experience financial overflow, you must first become a magnet for abundance. It all starts with your mindset. If you constantly think that money is hard to get, that success is only for the lucky, or that you're not worthy of financial prosperity, then those beliefs will block your blessings. Instead, you must reprogram your thoughts to align with wealth. Start declaring, "Money flows to me effortlessly. I am worthy of unlimited success. Wealth is my divine birthright." The more you believe in abundance, the more you will attract it. Your mind is the most powerful tool in creating your financial reality. Use it wisely. Next, take inspired action. Wealth does not come to those who simply wish for it. It comes to those who align their actions with their desires. Look for opportunities, learn new skills, invest in yourself, and take steps toward your financial goals. The universe rewards those who move in faith. When you start walking toward success, success starts running toward you. Lastly, release fear and scarcity. Many people block their own wealth by holding on to fear. Fear of losing money, fear of failure, fear of not having enough. But fear repels abundance. Instead, operate from a place of trust, knowing that financial overflow is already on its way to you. When you act as though wealth is inevitable, it becomes inevitable. Align yourself with wealth today. Shift your mindset, take action, release fear, and watch as abundance flows into your life like never before. You are meant to be prosperous. Step into that reality now. The wait is over. Your time for financial breakthrough has arrived, and nothing can stop the abundance that is flowing into your life. Every struggle, every setback, and every lesson you have endured was preparing you for this exact moment. Now is the time to step boldly into your wealth, to claim the prosperity that has always been meant for you. No longer will you live in fear or limitation. You are stepping into a life of financial freedom, success, and unlimited possibilities. You were not created to struggle. Wealth is your divine birthright, and the doors of abundance are opening before you. Opportunities are aligning, financial blessings are being released, and everything you have been working toward is now within reach. But here's the key: you must believe it, claim it, and step into it with confidence. Do not let fear, doubt, or past failures hold you back. You are ready. You are worthy. You are stepping into the wealth and success that has always been yours. Thank you for being here, for believing in yourself, and for trusting in the divine timing of your breakthrough. If this message has spoken to you, I invite you to hit that subscribe button and join this journey of abundance. Like this video and comment "I am ready" below to declare your faith in the financial blessings that are coming your way. Your time is now. Step into your wealth, embrace your abundance, and get ready for a future filled with prosperity. Chosen one, what you are about to hear will change your life forever. If you are watching this video right now, it is no accident. God has led you here for a divine purpose. This is more than just a message. It is a revelation, a supernatural shift that will transform your reality in ways beyond your imagination. From this moment forward, your days of struggle are over. The financial burdens, the worries, and the uncertainties that have weighed you down will no longer be your responsibility, because God Himself is stepping in to take charge of your wealth and prosperity. The abundance you have been praying for is already in motion, and those who once doubted you, those who mocked your hardships, will soon witness the undeniable manifestation of God's blessings in your life. This is your season of divine breakthrough. Nothing, No force in heaven or on earth can stop the floodgates of blessings that are about to open over you. The struggle is not yours to carry anymore, for the Creator of the universe, the one who spoke the stars into existence, has declared that you will walk in supernatural abundance. But before we dive deeper into this powerful revelation, I need you to take a step of faith. Hit that like button as a symbol of your belief. Subscribe to join thousands of chosen ones stepping into their destiny, and comment 99 below to activate the divine energy of abundance in your life. If you are truly one of God's chosen, you will stay with me until the end, because your spirit already knows that this message was meant for you. Get ready, because everything is about to change. There comes a moment in life when the endless battle to survive, to make ends meet, and to push forward against all odds comes to an end. For you, that moment is now. The struggle is over. The weight of financial uncertainty, the stress of trying to figure out how to provide, and the anxiety of whether you will have enough, it no longer belongs to you. From this day forward, God is taking full responsibility for your wealth. You were never meant to carry this burden alone. The Creator of the universe, the one who holds all things in his hands, has declared that he will provide for you in ways beyond human comprehension. Your prosperity is not dependent on your labor, your hustle, or your endless striving. It is rooted in God's faithfulness. When he calls you his own, he also calls you into divine provision. This is not a wish or a hope, it is a supernatural guarantee. Imagine a river that never runs dry. No matter how much water is drawn from it, it continues to flow, constantly replenishing itself. That is the nature of God's provision for his chosen ones. You are no longer living by the world's economy. You are stepping into the divine economy of heaven. Your blessings will no longer come through exhausting effort, but through God's unshakable commitment to provide for you. The struggle you once knew, the sleepless nights, the financial pressures, the fear of not having enough, that is not your portion anymore. God has already assigned abundance to your life, and that abundance is making its way to you right now. This shift is not about you doing more, trying harder, or figuring everything out. It is about you trusting more, surrendering fully, and stepping into alignment with God's divine plan. When God becomes responsible for your wealth, everything changes. Your provision is no longer tied to your job, your circumstances, or even your personal abilities. You are now operating under the laws of heaven, where lack does not exist, and where resources flow freely to those whom God has chosen to bless. Your role is simple: trust, believe, and receive. The days of living paycheck to paycheck, barely making it through, are behind you. No longer will you struggle to survive. You will thrive. What once seemed impossible is now your reality, because the one who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills has decreed that you will walk in supernatural provision. It is not about luck, it is not about chance, it is about divine favor. Too often, people believe that financial success is reserved only for a select few, that wealth is only for those who have the right connections, the right education, or the right background. But God is saying to you today, you are chosen, you are set apart, you are destined for abundance. This wealth is not coming to you because of anything you have done, it is coming because of who He is. When you understand that your wealth is now God's responsibility, peace will flood your life. You will no longer live in fear of unexpected expenses, economic downturns, or financial instability. You will no longer wake up dreading how you will pay your bills or whether you will have enough to provide for your loved ones. Instead, you will wake up with the confidence that everything you need has already been supplied. Your financial future is not uncertain, it is secured in God's hands. Just as he provides for the birds of the air and the lilies of the field, how much more will he provide for you, his beloved? You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. Your abundance is not delayed. It is being delivered. This does not mean you will sit idly by while blessings fall into your lap. It means that as you step out in faith, God will supernaturally align your steps with opportunity, favor, and increase. Doors you never expected will open. Resources will appear at the perfect moment. Unexpected blessings will flow into your life in ways you could never have predicted. You are now moving in the divine rhythm of provision. Think about the story of Peter when Jesus told him to cast his net into the water after a long night of catching nothing. Peter had to take action, but the results were not because of his effort. They were because of Jesus' word. The moment he obeyed, the nets overflowed with fish. That is what God is about to do in your life. The moment you align with his will, provision will overflow. So today, let go of the weight of financial struggle. It is not yours to carry anymore. Let go of the fear of lack, the anxiety of not having enough, and the mindset that tells you that wealth is only for others. You are stepping into a supernatural covenant of abundance. True confidence does not come from personal effort, intelligence, or hard work. It comes from the unshakable knowledge that God is your provider. When you fully embrace divine provision, you stop worrying about where your next opportunity, paycheck, or financial breakthrough will come from. You no longer live in uncertainty because you know that every need is already met. The weight of financial stress lifts, and you step into a new reality where wealth is not something you chase. It is something that follows you. Think of a child who never worries about food, shelter, or clothing because they know their loving parent will always provide. That is the kind of trust God wants you to have in him. He is not just able to provide, he has already set everything in motion for your abundance. Your blessings are not delayed, they are already on their way. All you need to do is shift your mindset from fear to faith. Walking in divine provision means stepping out of a scarcity mentality and into a kingdom mindset. You stop stressing over money, stop fearing lack, and start expecting miracles. You begin to understand that God's resources are limitless and that his wealth is not reserved for a select few. It is available to you. The same God who fed thousands with a few loaves and fish, who brought water from a rock, and who made oil flow endlessly for a widow. He is the one supplying your every need. When you trust in divine provision, financial breakthroughs come in unexpected ways. Doors open effortlessly, opportunities appear at the right time, and resources flow without struggle. You are no longer bound by economic conditions or human limitations. You are operating in God's supernatural economy. This does not mean you sit back and do nothing. It means you move forward with boldness, knowing that as you take steps in faith, God is already ahead of you, orchestrating every detail for your success. Look back at your life and recall the times when God provided for you just when you needed it most. Those moments were not coincidences, they were divine interventions. If he did it before, he will do it again. His provision is not temporary or conditional, it is eternal and unshakable. From this moment on, refuse to live in fear. Stop wondering if you will have enough and start believing that you already do. Your finances, your future, and your success are not your burden to carry, they are God's responsibility. And when he takes responsibility for something, he never fails. As you step into divine abundance, there will be people who doubt you, question your success, and even mock your faith. Some will not understand how you went from struggling to thriving. They will try to explain it away, call it luck, or even assume you are undeserving. But here is the truth. What God has planned for you cannot be stopped by human opinion. No one can block the blessings that heaven has already assigned to your life. There will always be those who criticize, but their words have no power over what God has decreed. The people who once dismissed your dreams will soon stand in awe of what God has done in your life. Those who laughed at your hardships will be speechless when they see you rise. Your testimony will be undeniable, and your abundance will be proof that God's favor is real. When God blesses you, no one can curse you. The approval of others is not necessary for God's plan to unfold. Your success is not dependent on their belief. It is already written in heaven. The same God who raised Joseph from a prison cell to a palace, who turned David from a shepherd into a king, is the God who is lifting you into your destiny. What he has spoken over your life will come to pass, regardless of who doubts you. Instead of focusing on your critics, keep your eyes on God. Let his favor speak for itself. As he elevates you, the voices of doubt will fade into the background. The people who once overlooked you will see that it was never about your strength, but about God's power working in you. Your blessings will become a testimony, turning even skeptics into believers. So do not be discouraged by those who question your journey. Their doubt cannot stop your destiny. Walk boldly in the favor of God, knowing that his plans for you are unstoppable. Your success is not just for you, it is a declaration of his goodness, and no one can silence it. Wealth is not just about personal comfort or luxury, it is a divine tool entrusted to you for a greater purpose. God blesses you not just so you can prosper, but so you can be a blessing to others. The abundance coming into your life is meant to overflow, touching lives, transforming communities, and advancing his kingdom. Your wealth is part of a higher calling. When God places financial abundance in your hands, it is because he trusts you to use it wisely. You are not just receiving blessings, you are being positioned to distribute them. Your resources will provide for those in need, support ministries, build opportunities, and bring hope to those who have none. You are a vessel for divine provision. The more you pour into others, the more God will pour into you. Many people hesitate when it comes to wealth, thinking it is selfish to desire financial success. But here is the truth. God delights in your prosperity because he knows that through you, his goodness will reach others. When you have more than enough, you can lift others up. You can feed the hungry, help the broken, and invest in causes that transform lives. Your wealth is a divine assignment. The principle of abundance is simple. The more you give, the more you will receive. God does not bless you so you can hoard riches. He blesses you so that generosity can flow through you. This is how the kingdom of God operates. As you use your wealth for his purpose, you will see it multiply in ways beyond your imagination. Giving does not deplete you, it increases you. Your financial blessings are not just for this moment. They will create a legacy. The impact of your wealth will be felt for generations. You are being positioned not just to live in abundance, but to establish something greater than yourself. As you embrace this purpose, your wealth will take on new meaning. It will no longer just be about what you can gain, but about the lives you can transform. There is no limit to what God can do in your life. His wealth is not restricted, nor is his provision scarce. The moment you align with his plan, you unlock an abundance that knows no boundaries. You are stepping into a season where overflow is your new reality. For too long, you may have lived with a mindset of limitation, believing that success is only for a select few, that wealth is difficult to attain, or that financial struggles are a part of life. But God is shifting your thinking today. He is showing you that you were never meant to live in scarcity. You were created to walk in divine abundance, where every need is met and more is given, so that you can be a blessing to others. You are not meant to just survive, you are meant to thrive. Imagine an ocean, vast, deep, and endless. No matter how much water is drawn from it, it never runs dry. That is God's provision in your life. There is no shortage, no limit, and no end to what he can pour out for you. When you truly embrace this reality, you stop striving, stop worrying, and start living in expectation. You no longer operate in fear of not having enough. You move with the confidence that God has already provided more than enough. Overflow is not just about financial abundance, it is about living in the fullness of God's provision in every area of your life. It means an overflow of peace, joy, wisdom, opportunities, and divine connections. It means never having to question whether you will be taken care of, because you know that God has already gone before you, preparing everything you need. Many people live by the world system, which is built on limitations, competition, and fear of lack. But you are part of God's kingdom, where the laws of abundance are different. In His kingdom, resources are not limited by human logic. A single act of obedience can unlock doors you never imagined. A step of faith can bring a breakthrough that changes your entire life. Think of the story of Peter, when Jesus told him to cast his net after a long night of catching nothing. In his own strength, Peter had failed, but the moment he obeyed Jesus, his net overflowed with fish. That is what happens when you align with divine provision. What once seemed impossible suddenly becomes effortless. God is not just meeting your needs, He is exceeding them. He is preparing blessings that will astonish you, opportunities that will come out of nowhere, and financial breakthroughs that will leave no doubt that His hand is on your life. This is not a temporary blessing, it is a lifestyle of overflow. From this moment forward, let go of the fear of scarcity. Reject the belief that you have to struggle for every dollar. Instead, step into the flow of supernatural abundance, knowing that God's wealth has no limits, and as His child, you are entitled to it. Your days of barely getting by are over. This is your season of increase, expansion, and financial freedom. Your time has come. The struggles, the worries, and the limitations of the past no longer define you. God has declared abundance over your life, and nothing can stop the blessings that are already moving in your direction. This is your season to step boldly into the overflow He has prepared for you. No more doubt, no more fear, only faith, expectation, and divine provision. From this moment forward, walk with confidence, knowing that you are chosen for greatness. Every need is met, every door is opening, and every resource is being released in your favor. You no longer have to strive. God is providing for you supernaturally. Your wealth, your success, and your breakthrough are no longer a distant hope. They are your new reality. Receive this word today. Claim your abundance. If you believe this message was meant for you, declare it in the comments by typing, "I receive." Let this be your moment of faith, your step into divine provision. If this message has blessed you, please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another life-changing word. Join this community of faith, favor, and divine abundance. Thank you for being here. Your best days are ahead, and your testimony is about to inspire the world. Step into your abundance now, because what God has for you is greater than anything you have ever imagined.